What's up, y'all? It's T-Tar, and today we're gonna be covering some of y'all's good theories for the Indigo disc. I think we're spot on with the ones in this video, but yeah, I'm trying to handle the 10k likes extreme double upload situation, so if y'all hit it, you'll be seeing that later today. But let's go to the theories. 19th type, astral or refracting. So I effed up because I looked at this theory last video, and the theory is talking about how the 19th type could be called astral or refracting, but my dumbass didn't read the theory. Like, I just skim over these and I just start talking. But I said no to astral because I was more focused on it being a celestial term. Even though Terapagos fell from a meteor, there's stars in the heat drawing, it doesn't feel like the 19th type, the power Terapagos wields when it's making the Paradox Pokemon and when its power is being used to make the time machine and all. It's weird that it's astral and not something like dream. But what she actually wrote is, aside from its basic meaning of stars, it can also be tied to the theme of imagination or dream of a non-physical realm, which is spot on. Like astral projecting, think of like an astral space, like when you dream you go into an astral world. This sounds like a better term than dream type. Dream type sounds like what Terapagos is, the dream Pokemon, but when you try to use its power offensively, the astral type now starts to really hit well. And so we take this to Ku's weird tweet about Tera type. Astral kind of sounds like Tera, Tera. And especially if Ku's messing with whatever it's supposed to sound like in English. The 19th type that Terapagos wields being the astral type, it sounds really possible. So Sada and Turo use this supernatural astral type to make all their inventions. The Paradox Pokemon are like astral imagination Pokemon. Let's keep going. I think I nailed the 19th type's name. Yo, what's up, T-Tar? Yeah, it's gotta be about the cosmos and the stars. I'm betting on the 19th type to be called Terrasto. Oh my god, the Terrasto phenomenon, terastalizing. Yeah, it's like right under our nose, but I almost don't want that to be the answer. Which is pretty much Tera and Astro. That Astro keeps coming back. Hey, as long as it's not stellar, I'm happy. Kieran stealing Kieran and Miraidon. So we talked about this last time. It sounds really possible Kieran could steal our ride Pokemon. He says the problem with that is that you can have them on your team, but the way around it is when you enter, it would automatically get off your team. There's nothing stopping the game from removing Koraidon from your party and putting it back in the 7th slot. You'll just be left with 5 Pokemon in your party. Imagine you go into the place where Kieran steals your Koraidon and Miraidon, but that's the only Pokemon you have on your team. What happens then? Okay, you're right, but the game would have a defense. They would say, hey, you have to have at least 2 Pokemon on your team, you know? They do that. The chance of you only having Koraidon and Miraidon as the only Pokemon is very unlikely, but people will do it to see what would happen. Therefore, I highly doubt he will steal Koraidon and Miraidon. But fam, that's the only one he can steal. To expand more on the theory that Kieran doesn't steal Koraidon and Miraidon, what if it's not a Pokemon, but it's an item that turns into a Pokemon that he steals? Someone entrusts you a pendant when you arrive in Blueberry Academy. This pendant is the same one that the protagonist from the new anime Liko has, so it holds what baby Terapagos. Alright, I see what you're going with, but I don't think it's gonna play out like this. The anime team, they're just given notes and they go on with their own story. The pendant and all doesn't, oh man, I say that, but literally anything can happen. You know, I want to say the pendant and all won't happen in the main games, just because it's like, bro, I'm the main character and you're just gonna give me the pendant that has Terapagos. Like, can I be someone less important, please? Like, I don't want it to be that linear. But he's saying, okay, someone's gonna give us a pendant that has baby Terapagos, and Kieran instead steals that. I will be honest, I'll freaking smack you, Game Freak, if you do that. It would be justice, like I took his Ogre and he takes my gifted Terapagos, but I just don't want that. Hint in Pokemon Yaosobi song. Hey T-Tar, I was listening to the Yaosobi Pokemon song called Bidi Bidi and saw that about this song in, Namona and the protagonist are in a large crystal dimension. I would love to hear your theories about this. Hey, this is interesting. Okay, you could say this is just them building off the whole crystal theme of Area Zero, or if they know that there's something deeper in Area Zero, like the equivalent to the Dragon King's Palace, which Ku's tweeted about as well, which is pretty much what should be Terapagos' home, then maybe this is what it looks like inside the Dragon King's Palace. The problem with the Dragon King's Palace idea is that Terapagos is starting to look like it's not from that Japanese myth, which this is so confusing because it literally is. It's the only turtle with a fluffy tail. Turtles don't have that. It's like so obvious Game Freak planned it off the time travel turtle. But all these details are making it sound like it's an imagination Pokemon. This is what's got me excited. Could you imagine, guys? This DLC comes out, and after all the speculation, it turns out it is a time travel Pokemon, and all the Paradox Pokemon are real. Game Freak has built a sick mystery. 19th type name. Hey T-Tar. It's about the 19th type being stellar astral type. Rather than being linked to space or stars, what about the concept of like wishing on a star and the idea of the astral plane, a spiritual dreamlike world from different mythologies? It has to be astral. The name, I like the name. Sada and Turo in Master Ball. Yeah. So along with the lines of catching humans in Master Balls, what if we just use a Master Ball to bring back Sada and Turo? So Sada's chilling in the ancient past with the Salamances, and we kidnap her back. Yo, that's funny. Still a question, y'all. If he's an imagination Pokemon, where did they go? 19th type name. I think I got it. A lot of the submissions about the name of the 19th type have gone with descriptions and names like Astral or Stellar. The common denominator I see with all of them is the shared theme of light. So here's my theory. The 19th type's name will be the Prism type. These work. Prism, Crystal. Also Prism works because Scarlet and Violet have this unspoken theme of being refracted light, even though the game doesn't really expand on why they're called Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. You know, aside from like the schools being called that in the books, but why are they called that in the first place? We thought there'd be a whole light theme to this game. There wasn't. So in that sense, it could be Prism. So y'all, rewatch this scene of them showing us the 19th type, the crown, the spinning types. The biggest thing that throws me off is the fact that for some reason, it involves the 18 types. Like instead of it just being its own type, Terapagos type, it's a combination of all the types in some way. So what do you call that? Rainbow type, Astral type. And then look at the icon of the type. All these different colors. Which of these names jumps out at you? What does it sound like the typing would be? Y'all, alright, tier list. If Terapagos is a dream Pokemon, in first place is Astral type. And in second place is Dream type. If Terapagos is a time travel Pokemon, then it has to be like Crystal type. No way. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna call it quits here. Make sure you shank that like button. We got more theories to go through, depending on how this extreme situation works out. If y'all keep hitting 10K and I have to upload extreme for this whole week, I'll put one of these theory videos double uploading with it every day. So y'all hit that and we'll have some fun week this week. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.